It's your favorite little keto goofball diamond, and today, well, marks 5 years and 34 days of my ketogenic journey, having lost over 155 pounds, gotten rid of 29 medically diagnosed diseases, feeling fantastic, working on some new goals, hitting some new goals, some exciting things to talk about, and well, we're just going to get into it. But like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell if you want to hear me rant, rave, and misbehave, Keto Diamond style. So I'm very excited. Miss Linda came through on her end of the bargain after I got below 170 into the 160s, 169, what was 167.4. And I think yesterday while I was doing my video, I showed y'all the scale. It said 167.4. I said like 174.4 or something like that. So I said it wrong, but y'all know what I meant. And I showed you the scale. So, very excited that she sent me $100 as a challenge bonus, a reward, and motivation. Yes, in fact, it motivated me so much so that today I was very careful, and right now I'm sitting at OMAD. I fasted for 22 and a half hours, and then I ate a ton of keto-friendly food. I hope. Usually is anyway. Be my damn luck. Nah, it is. All right, so I'll show y'all that tomorrow. But today I've done fantastic. Yesterday was not an OMAD. I did some things that were questionable. Looking back, hindsight, always hindsight, right? And we're going to talk about them because they're pitfalls. They're easy to make pitfalls. I messed up. I don't want to say anything. Not I cheated. I'll tell you about it. Before we get into you know what? No. Y'all got to hear a story. Y'all got to hear a story. Let me tell you something. I was back here on the couch a while ago, just kind of watching TV and starting to doze off, when somebody burped really loud right in my face, and it stank, and I was mad, and I jumped up. Somebody better go down. Was not a damn soul around me. Hubby's back there playing his video games, ain't moved in hours. I literally looked all through this house. No. I was just knowing I was going to find Corey lurking around that corner, going to jump out and scare me or something. No. It's just our ghost is rude as hell. Rude. Whew. It stank. Pay attention to that. So it wasn't like where you're dozing off and a sound happens. It was a smell, too. And just so you know, there's no way hubby could have got back there where he's at and gotten comfortable by the time I jumped up. So I was highly irritated. I just said to the ghost, you're just rude, okay? You're rude. That's nasty. You're rude. Anyway. That was irritating. And in case you missed it, I've got a paranormal playlist on this channel, so yeah, this sounds a little bit haunted. It's like, they don't bother nothing, they just irritate the hell out of you on occasion, especially when you try to go to sleep. But I didn't need to go to sleep anyway. I needed to get up and film my video. Maybe that's what they were telling me. It's like, you go to sleep now, nothing's gonna happen. So I've spent most of the day, in fact, I only went out when I got hungry, which was really late in the day, and I went and got me and hubby something and came back home. And I used any excess money we had, because we get paid tomorrow, so I used whatever was excess in the bank to pay bills that weren't necessarily due yet, but it kind of keeps us up to date a little bit. So like whatever's left on Wednesday night, I'll go ahead and use it for bills, and then tomorrow when we get our paychecks, we pay whatever bills due this week. It just kind of helps us stay up a little bit and pay for some stuff that might not have gotten paid for otherwise. So I like that system. I really, really do. And every week I take $100 out of our paychecks and put $100 out of both Altogether, it's $100 from what we make. And I put it back for our vacation and whatever else we need it for. I plan to keep doing that because actually it's helping me save a little bit that we're going to use. So it's earmarked for something. But, you know, even after our 25th wedding anniversary vacation to Louisiana, I'm excited about this. That's the farthest I've ever been in my entire life, by the way. For anybody who's new to me, I'm from North Carolina. I've spent most of my life in the middle of North Carolina, only having visited, you know, Myrtle Beach and stuff like that. Here lately, the last couple of years, me and hubby's been to a lot of different places in the mountains, Gatlinburg, and different stuff like that. And we've been to Myrtle Beach and Virginia and stuff like that. But that's as far as I've been out. The Gatlinburg part of Tennessee, the beach part of South Carolina, and a little ways up into Virginia. That's it. That's all I've ever been. So I know for some of you going out of state, that's not a big deal. I mean, that's a damn big deal, okay? That's huge. So we're saving up for that. And that's our 25th wedding anniversary gift to each other. And I'm excited. I don't know where we're going to stay or any of that stuff yet. I don't want to stay right there in the main areas because I don't want to pay that kind of money for one. Honey Bear, if y'all get off that damn chair. Honey Bear! She doesn't get in that chair. It must be where I set this chair because she likes that other chair. But clearly she's not getting in that one. She's getting in this one now. So it must just be that she likes sitting behind me. If there's a storm, that's a little coward dog. She gets up under my feet. The other day, I don't even know if I told y'all about this. It was storming when we left for work. It's not even daylight yet when we leave. And she ran outside with us, got in the car, buried herself in the back seat. And I smelled like wet dog by the time we got ready to go to work. That was, oh my gosh. It's all right. I took her in the house. I changed shirts. Still smelled like wet dog do. And then we went to work. But yeah. Didn't make click, sorry. As you can see, I've spent the day trying to make it look a little better for the videos. I don't know why I never do this. I always think, you know, I'd like to have a nice place to film. I'd like to have a nice place to film. But who the hell's stopping me from having a nice place to film? I'm just not doing it. Because this is where I like to film, right? So clearly this is the area I need to make a nice place to film. And while it's not perfect, I actually forgot I bought that hard poster thing like at Goodwill forever ago. It's been in a closet. I forgot about it. I bent down and hit my face on it while I was trying to clean up something off the floor. Some little trash or something. And I just, well, so what the hell is that? And it was in the closet, kind of propped up, but leaning out a little bit. And I was like, oh, I totally forgot I bought that thing. So I put that out, and then I was like, you know, I'm the only thing stopping me from not having an area that I like to film in. Especially since I like to sit right here and film. So, yeah. And oh, like I mentioned, Linda had sent me some money to get some stuff with. I went to my Amazon wish list. I got a few things I really, really like. I will be showing them to you very, very soon. I'm looking for a really cool tapestry to go in that area. I'm going to leave the diamonds, but that poster really kind of doesn't make sense to be back there. But, you know, for my videos anyway. I just kind of like to make this little area my cool little filming area. Some of this stuff won't be there tomorrow. Because when I get done filming, I have to move it because Anthony will come in here and mess with it, or Athena, or one of them, and I don't want to get hurt on that. So I try to leave it, but they're not going to leave it, realistically. It's a cute little salt lamp Corey bought me forever ago. It's been on my desk. You know those things sweat? Okay, sorry. I get off track. I get on tangents. Sorry about the washer and dryer. But anyway, keto. I did fantastic. Although, looking back, it wasn't as fantastic as I thought it was. Let me go ahead and show you my weigh-ins and what I ate. Well, there we go, and finally, it is Tuesday, 167.4. That OMAD helped a lot. Alright, you guys, it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 12:08. I got a double Whopper with cheese. I'm taking my bun off. I forgot about the ketchup, so oops. I was still a little bit hungry, so I went back for a bacon double cheeseburger. Alright, Corey made me a grilled cheese on Arnold's keto bread. with some butter in a frying pan. Okay, you guys, for dinner tonight, I've got 3 sunny side up eggs that look a little funny because they were fried with the chorizo. So I've got a piece of chorizo, kind of chopped up in there. It's like a Mexican sausage, really spicy, really good. And I really just wanted some eggs bad tonight. I almost forgot to record this, but I'm having 3 ham and cheese roll-ups with some lettuce and mayonnaise. Then I added salt and pepper tonight. Wednesday morning, 167.8. Da-da-da-da! Alright, so keto, August 31st, 2022, 5 years, 34 days. Yesterday, 176.4. Today, 176.8. So I edged up just a little bit. And when I first stepped on the scale this morning, I was kind of excited. I was like, this is going to be great. And it wasn't great. I had went up 0.4 and I was like, but I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. But didn't I though? So yesterday when we went to Burger King, I didn't eat the bread, you know, but again, I'm only just realizing the Whoppers come with ketchup. Like I said, some of y'all remember it very well, so it always has come with ketchup. But I always forget they come with ketchup because I never thought they did. And I didn't order mine without ketchup. So I had a little bit of ketchup on it. Now, I did go back and order that bacon double. And the lady told the lady in front of me that those only have mustard, pickles, and bacon and cheese. So I was like, okay, I'll have me one of those too. And you know, got rid of the bun and it had ketchup on it too. I was like, damn. And at this point, I should have really just went up there and said, hey, I didn't think this had that on there. The Whopper, my bad, because I ordered it and I had just forgotten they have ketchup on them. And for some of you who don't know, there are sugar-free ketchups out there, which is a better alternative. And some of them are quite good. The G. Hughes ketchup to me tastes like McDonald's ketchup. I can use organic ketchup, but the full-blown ketchup is really kind of sugary, to be honest. And that was where I made the mistake, mostly. And also, yesterday my daughter was making grilled cheese sandwiches for her and Anthony. I was like, I want one. She said, well, there's some keto bread in the fridge. I'll make you one. I was like, make me one. Make me one. She makes really great grilled cheese sandwiches. That sounds crazy because they're not hard to make, but she's got the right butter ratio in there. Tons of it. So the keto bread, the Arnold's keto bread, I've learned in the past that I've got to be really, really careful with that. So probably the combination of having a little bit of ketchup and that Arnold's bread is probably what drew me up 0.4. So whereas I thought I had done great, and then I got on the scale and got all disappointed and had to really think, well, what the hell? Oh, yeah, that'll do it. So not bad. I'm still in a good state of ketosis. Like I said, I fasted for 22 and a half hours today. So that means I did not wake up starving. So what I ate yesterday might have raised me up a little bit on the scale. Also last night, I have a question. Do any of you have any negative effects to chorizo, that Mexican sausage? Now, it's not supposed to have anything in it at all. But after I ate the sausage and eggs, my lower abdomen hurt really bad, really gassy. And that was at the point I thought something had bothered me. But it's most likely the ketchup and the bread. Although maybe it was indeed that sausage. The very first time I had that sausage, I really, really loved it. But for some reason, I got sick of that really fast. I've ate it maybe 4 times now. I've got quite a bit of it in the refrigerator left. And I'm just not liking it anymore. Yeah, I need to find a really good sausage. And don't you dare say turkey sausage. Not done it. Not done it at all. I simply flat refuse. There's some things you don't do down south. Turkey bacon, turkey sausage, are you at your damn mind? It comes out of a pig. Actually, I've had some turkey sausage. It wasn't bad. So I'm just teasing, but yeah. Hindsight was not as great of a keto day as I thought it was. But I had thought it was really, really good. So, you know, do any of you have any trouble out of the chorizo? I know some of you had trouble out of ketchup. Most of you probably, because like I said, it's sugary, carby. I know that some of you would have trouble out of the keto bread. And I have in the past, especially that Arnold's. I didn't buy it. I'd asked my daughter to grab some keto bread. And I thought she knew that I couldn't have the Arnold's anymore, but that other kind was okay. And it's just been in the refrigerator for something quick, you know. But I haven't messed with it. And when she made me a sandwich yesterday, it was the Arnold's that they had bought a few weeks ago. So, but yeah. By the way, that stuff lasts forever. I don't know if it's good for you to last that long, but it does last forever. Stick a regular loaf of bread in the refrigerator for 2 weeks, it's gone mold on it. Alright, maybe not the fridge, I don't know. But yeah, hindsight, not as good as a day as I thought. Have you guys ever had that experience where you got up and you're like, I was so great yesterday, and then you stood on the scale and you looked down and you're like, what the hell? That cannot be right. The scale's broken. You got off and back on and off and back on. By the way, you should set your scale every time you go to use it. Sit it down flat on the floor, stand on it, get off of it, let it clear itself all the way out. Let it come on, lock onto a number, go to 0, and cut off. Then step back on it. Because I found, and I don't know if it's every scale, but every scale uncalibrates. It always does. And you need to do that initial step on and step off, let it clear out, and then get on it to get an accurate read. So, and then don't keep doing it, because if you keep doing it, some scales will give you a different number over and over again. So just step on it, clear it, get off, step on it. You know, just do it that one time, because otherwise you'll drive yourself nuts trying to get a good number. But I know I didn't go, oh, I did. Damn it. But it's not bad. 0.4. It's a normal kind of fluctuation anyway. So it's okay. Just not what I was hoping for. Just kind of happened to drop. But hopefully tomorrow I will. What I ate today should have been great. Should work great. We shall see. Oh, my nose got a little stuffy, but it is allergy season. There's some kind of ragweed crap going around. It's driving me. I had to get up in the middle of the night and take an allergy pill. I didn't think about it. I don't know what's in it, but they are gel capsules. And gel capsules can have sweeteners in them, and even sugar. And of course the writing's too damn small. I can't see none of that. It can also be a factor. I don't know if it is or not, but I took that probably about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, because I woke up with my chest feeling like really congested. I was coughing and stuff. Now I've got some kind of bad news that I want to share and kind of talk about a little bit. For one, my dad's got pneumonia for like the 3rd time this year, and it really freaks me out. I don't like it. It's very upsetting, because he's like a really super strong human being. He's like Superman kind of deal. So I don't like to see him sick. I don't like to see him suffering. He's still moving around and stuff and going to the doctors and stuff, but I'm worried. So if you guys could throw an extra word or two up, that'd be great. My mom, so here's something interesting. She's been kicked out of doctors multiple times, like completely out. They won't see her no more. And while she doesn't comprehend data super, super well, she's got a pretty good beat on medications and what they do, because she gets into medical books big time. She doesn't, like I said, she doesn't always comprehend something. She went to the doctor 20 years ago. He said, you're going to die. She was really upset, because she thought he meant like right now. And I was like, well, Mom, he wasn't wrong. We all are. You know, when we're born, it's going to happen. But she's like, yeah, but he didn't tell me why. And when I told your daddy about it, the doctor said he didn't say it. He probably forgot. But anyway, he probably meant something along the lines, if you keep up with what you're doing, you're going to die. You have to be careful. But either way, she doesn't comprehend extremely well, so she was like really freaked out. My son was like 3 or 4 years old at the time, and he told her, Grandma, I'm your angel. And she said she never worried about it again, so that like lightened her heart or whatever. But yeah, it's just, anyway, she had me look up a list of medications, things that the doctor's been trying to get her to take. I'm a little hesitant, because I know that none of the side effects are good. Well, one of the medicines I looked up for her, the first thing it says, should not take if you're a diabetic. She's been a diabetic for a very, very long time. One of her legs was purple, discolored, and swollen. And I told her, I said, look, Mom, you know I'm not a doctor, and I can't really give you medical advice. but will you try something for me? Because she also has some other issues, some breathing issues. And when I looked up the breathing issue that was on there, the first thing it said was to stop taking medications like fluid pills. But her leg is swollen real bad, so I'm a little hesitant to tell her that, but she's right there with me. So I said, well, it says to stop taking fluid pills. I said, but if you're going to do that, you need to do me a favor. You need to take magnesium and potassium. And I went out and got them for her. You need to take magnesium, potassium, you need to eat some salt, and you need to lay off. One of her fluid pills was also to cause her to excrete more salt, to get rid of more salt. Now, I know that's the old school way of thinking, but that doesn't actually work. And if you really get into salt in your body, that's not okay. Either way, I made it clear to her that I'm not a doctor. You know I have no medical fortitude compared to medical doctors who went to school. Although I will say I probably helped heal more people. Just through knowledge, though. They healed themselves, wasn't me. I healed myself, wasn't nobody else. It takes me to do what I need to do to heal. But anyway, I said, if you're going to do that, then I need you to at least take the magnesium, potassium, and because they help with blood pressure and stuff too. And she started doing that. She got rid of everything but a couple blood pressure pills, and she's just taking magnesium and potassium and eating a little bit more salt. She went to a doctor who said, oh my goodness, your leg is not swollen at all anymore. You got rid of all the fluid. You must really be taking your fluid pills like we told you to. My mama says she wanted to tell her so bad she wasn't taking them fluid pills, but she's scared that a third doctor would kick her out because 2 medical facilities have decided to never see her again because she questions the medications they want to give her. Because some of them say if you're diabetic, you should not take this at all. And different things like that, and she's convinced that they've been making her sick for the last 20 years. And in my personal experience, the more you have to see a doctor, the more danger you're in. The more medications you take, the more problems you tend to have. Even if that medication helps with something, it usually causes something else. And you guys know that I'm preaching to the choir here. Most of you have been into it, you know that. And it makes me feel weird to say it though, but it's true. But all the swelling in her leg looked like it was going to pop open. It was literally oozing liquid because it was so swollen and discolored. Now it's not at all. And what she's doing is working. So I'm very, very pleased, but I'm still a little bit nervous and worried that I might give her bad advice and hurt my mother. I don't know, that's my last thing I want to do. My dad, I would love to help him, but my dad was a power lifter, a weightlifter, major weightlifter, really into health and fitness, and he's in his 70s and he's set in his ways. You can't tell him a damn thing. You can't tell him nothing about food. You can't tell him nothing about nutrition. You can't tell him nothing about working out. Nothing. He don't want to hear it because he learned all that shit in the 80s, and he's got this. Then put down the little Debbie cakes. Shit. That man will eat a whole box of them. I'm not even joking. And if I get on his case about eating them, I will pull up and he'll be sitting in Dollar General parking lot eating them. I'm not even joking. Like, what are you doing? Nothing, mind your business. You are my business, Daddy. But, yeah. Oh, and another really bad thing. I don't mean to lay all this heavy stuff on you guys, but you guys are my sounding board and where I let go of a lot of stuff, and it helps me kind of work out things too. My sister, now all of you guys have known if you've been following me for a while, she's mid-50s. She's got a really bad heart. She's died a few times from taking things that she ought not be taking. You know what I mean? And she's paralyzed from waist down from a car accident she had when she was 31 or 2. I can't really recall, but yeah, she's had a hard road of life. She really has, and she takes a lot of stuff she ain't supposed to be taking, and does a lot of stuff she ain't supposed to be doing. Well, a while back, one of her feet got infected, and she didn't notice, but something was eating it. They thought maybe a rat. Turned out it was probably one of her dogs, little Chihuahua dogs. And she went to the hospital, and they said, well, good thing there was a raging infection, and she lost her foot. And, you know, my sister took that to mean, because again, she doesn't comprehend things too well either, that the dog biting her was a good thing. Now it's very likely she's going to lose her whole leg. I wish I knew how to reach some people and really make them understand. It's not what they meant. Don't do that, because a dog bite can cause an infection serious enough to lose your leg anyway, let alone if there's an infection to begin with. Why would you do that? But I'm hoping she heals. I'm hoping she heals heart, mind, body, and soul. Speaking of that, I need to put out a video, because I said I was going to do it the other day. I need to do it. I'm going to do it, but probably not tonight. Alright, you guys. So, sorry for the depressing words. I needed to clear my chest a little bit, get it off, and have other people to help me with it. I go my ass to bed, apparently. Alright, you guys. I hope you are all having a fantastic evening, regardless of my little spiel here. I hope tomorrow's great. I hope you're doing great on whatever journey you are embarking on, or rowing hard on and trying to make your goals. I hope you're meeting your goals. And if you're not, shout at me. I need to answer an email. I seen one a while ago. Somebody needed help with their macros. If you need help with your macros, send me an email. Make sure my email is down there in the description. Make sure you tell me your height, weight, sex, age, and level of activity. Because sometimes your name doesn't tell me what gender you are. And gender is very, very important. Your born gender is very, very important as far as your macros go. So make sure you tell me honestly. No judgment. I don't give a that. No, that's people's choice. I don't want to talk about it. I just need to know it for that reason. All right. Anyway, send me an email if you need help with macros, or you can visit KetoDiamond.com, where I wrote out how I get my macros, and I also posted 3 little videos there so you can see how I get my macros. There's a full foods list over there. There's some products. I need to go through that products page, because I don't think all the links work anymore. And I don't think I would recommend so much all the things that I used to recommend. You know, your opinion changes over time, or you'll use something for a little while, it seems okay, and then later it's like, yeah, you know, I think it was stalling me or something. So just use your own mind power when you go to buy something, even on my page. But I'm going to go through there and fix that here in a minute. Something bit me last night right here, and it's chilling crazy. Alright, there are ways to support the channel, including the Amazon wish list in the description below. Again, I'll be showing you some of the stuff I did get. And check it all out. Like, subscribe, share, ring that bell. Much love, many prayers. I'll see you tomorrow, y'all.